Oh, we're live.
Yay, we're live.
Yes, Yaminah.
Hi, Elderford.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here, everybody. Yaminah Sings. This is our single release of her
music video.
Yes, we're excited about it. Care Enough.
Yes.
Written by
me.
Yes, we're excited, everybody. We're just going to have some fun before we release the video and so everybody can see it. And we're going to take this opportunity to hear some things about Yaminah.
Me?
Yes. Yeah, little old you. But she's a grown up now, college graduate.
Yes.
We excited?
Sure.
You don't sound excited.
I have a BA in music, so I am thrilled to use my degree straight out of college.
Yes.
And before I got my degree.
Listen,
So.
we graduated at the same time, but it's not about me. It's about her, right? Yaminah, listen, everybody, we want to get into it. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
So I am a recent 2021 graduate with a BA in music.
Yes.
I'm a type 1 diabetic going on, I think, 12 years now. So shout out to type 1 diabetes, JDRF.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been singing since I was 2 years old. And this song that is released in the music video today, I wrote this back in 2019.
We're excited. So let's go here. So she wrote this song in 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. What was the inspiration behind it? Why did you write the song?
I wrote this song actually from not a dark place, but from a hopeful place of that I was really sad. I had no friends, and I was just wanting to kind of create this happiness of, like, if someone would just care enough to be my friend, that I will eventually have the same energy and experience to tell someone else, go out and meet that next person who you didn't think would become your friend. So just care enough.
That sounds so poetic because you kind of told the truth in it. It was from a sad place, but where would you want to hear the song? On commercials, movies, promos? Where would you want this song placed?
A little bit of everywhere, mostly in movies. If it's like at the climax of the movie, if it's the rolling credits of the movie, it can be used. Or, for one of those Rachel's Challenge, chain reaction, one of those positive events, that's where my song would be.
So what genre would this Care Enough sit? Would it be country, rock and roll, pop?
I can guess pop, and maybe if you add a little bit more guitar in it, you can get a taste of country, but it sits perfectly in the pocket of inspirational or motivational.
Inspirational and motivational. And speaking of inspirational and motivational, what singers are your inspirations?
My inspiration comes from Denise Williams, the great Denise Williams.
Let's hear it from the bone.
Yeah, let's hear it from the
I'm not supposed to sing.
But it's okay, because I care enough to hear you sing and
No.
express yourself.
Absolutely not, everybody.
Yes.
We're going to stick to Yaminah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So Denise Williams.
Denise Williams.
Yes.
Anita Baker, if I'm feeling a little sultry. I love Dolly. If I just feel like, oh, okay, I'm going back to Texas, even though she's not from Texas, but I just want to have that country vibe.
Dolly Parton.
Yes, Dolly Parton.
You such an old soul.
Yes.
Denise Williams, Dolly Parton.
Anita
Keep
Baker.
going. Anita Baker, Sweet Love.
Yes,
Okay,
that's the song that
come on.
always comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I love Stevie Wonder just for like how all of his songs, or a majority of his songs, are very positive. They're never like that dark, oh, I hate you type any of that I remember listening to. But
Yes.
he's a pretty positive singer. And so now let me be more current.
Okay.
I love Beyonce, Queen Bee.
Everybody.
Queen Bee.
Okay.
Put her in line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got one. A new one. Well, but it's not about me. It's about you. So you remember when the last time we had fun and we were doing the interview, right? I'm not going to ask you to sing your ABCs, but I think what we're going to ask for is a little bit of Anita.
A little bit of Anita?
Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit.
Like her song, or how it would sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put you on
Says
spot.
Sweet Love. So, song Fairy Tales is really coming. A story ends, a story's true, reality turns into view. No longer living life in paradise or fairy tales.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, one more, because we are debuting the video in a few minutes of Carrie Nuff. But while we are in Yaminah's company, we want to like hear this voice, right? So last time we did this interview, what did I ask you to do?
I had to sing the ABCs in 3 different styles.
It was so cute, everybody. So, but I'm not going to ask you to do that since we already did that before. But you also said Denise Williams.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
Baby, 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 my love's all for you. Nope. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I get,
This is Denise Williams, all
Denise,
the same album.
Denise, okay.
God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. My God is truly amazing.
Yaminah, everybody. Yaminah. We're excited about this, your video release. And so tell me about the video and tell me how it was birthed.
So how it was birthed? That is a good question.
Yeah.
Or
the director, where'd y'all go? How did it all, come to being?
So
okay.
The director, Mr. Jermaine Arbor, and Aunt Andrew Richards, they both made a collaboration or did a collaboration of wanting to do some film scenes from during the peaceful protests back in 2020 in downtown Wilmington. So there's some shots of that there.
Yeah.
And of course, keeping everything local here in Wilmington, we were down at Fort Fisher.
Beautiful,
So
which y'all see beautiful, yes.
Scenes.
Yes. So, and then y'all went to the church. There's some shots there. So, shout out to St. Luke. But it's just such an inspirational song. And it says something about when y'all hear it, pay attention to the smile.
Or the smize.
The smize. Tara Banks. The smize. Yeah, obviously. You can't smize without talking about Tara Banks. So, we have product right here, right?
Yes.
So this is, if I held it up, is what?
It is my shirt that says Carrie Nuff.
Carrie Nuff.
That my friend Savasia Cooper Anderson actually took. It was part of my graduation picture.
I really love this. And you have on the sweater. Look at this, everybody. She has on the sweater that she actually is on the cover. That was planned. It was planned. Like, nobody, it was planned. Don't try to act like you just, coming on do this interview and you ain't do it on purpose, right? Correct. Oh, shh, don't tell nobody. What about this one? Tell me about this one.
This shirt, Fear the Wise. He actually designed this.
Y'all battle?
Y'all battle.
Okay.
This. So this is his shirt. And
yes.
If you want to feel good in your clothes, feel great with all the Y's on it.
So what does the Y represent? Is it Yaminah or y'all battle? Which one?
I mean, Fear the Wise.
It's a Y's.
All the Y's, all the great names that start with a Y. For sure, y'all battle.
So it doesn't have anything to do with why?
Why don't we care enough in this world? I don't know. That's a great question.
Listen, I will wear this. This is why.
Because why not?
Why not wear the shirt? So Yaminah, listen. How long you been singing?
Since I was straight out of the room. Honestly, my mom said that I started singing at the age of 2. But like every great singer, I started in church at age 4 singing in choir. Then we moved to Texas. I started doing competitive singing at age of 9. And that's where I started to get all these different genres and I became way more eclectic. And once I moved to North Carolina, here in North Carolina, I was still looking for my voice, but I wrote my first song called No Words, Just Waves.
Yes.
And that grew into me singing this song, which is
Carrie Nuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
the first song was by Mr. William Oatman. Sorry, produced by Mr. William Oatman.
Oh, that's behind the camera, yes. Everybody. Shout out. Yes. You know what's interesting? Now, here's my joke. Can I just be myself? I thought she said she's been singing since she came out the womb. So in my mind, I was thinking, I'm coming out.
I want the world to know. I got to let it know. not Donna Summer.
We're not doing this.
So close.
It's Diana Ross.
Diana Ross. So it's like not Donna Summer. Other D. Yep.
Yeah. But you sang it like you didn't mean it. But I just wanted to hear that. Okay, so another one before we show y'all the newly released video, Carrie Nuff. I was thinking about trying to think how we can debut not only Carrie Nuff but Yaminah at the same time, because she has such a beautiful voice. It's sultry, it's calming, it's inspirational gospel. It's very relaxing, And I was thinking about, like, I've always asked Yaminah to sing at all my my events. So I was thinking about.
I appreciate that greatly. Thank you.
Yes, you're quite welcome. I mean, you got to stick together, family, because she's free for me.
Yes.
What did you sing for my birthday?
I sang Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely? I sang a Donna Summer song, Last Dance. I definitely sang that. And then I'm trying to think of the other song that you really...
My favorite.
To be real.
Now watch this, everybody. Ooh, remember that? Remember? Your love is for real. Remember you did that? You remember the song?
Your love's so real. You know that your love is my love and my love is your love. My love is here to stay.
My girl, everybody. We like to have fun. This is like my second time interviewing Yaminah, and it's always fun. We like to have just being ourselves. It makes such a difference in, especially debuting this Carrie Nuff, and so proud of you. So you did another song called Who's Johnny, right?
Just Johnny.
Who's Johnny is the
Everyone's
movie, right? Everybody put it at Who's Johnny, don't they?
No,
Okay,
they
because Johnny.
Who is Johnny?
Okay, who is
Yeah.
Johnny? Yeah, because that is
Just
true.
say Johnny.
So what was that song about?
Johnny, like John Doe. No one knows who really Johnny is.
Who's Johnny? So we
Just write your John
Johnny.
Doe.
Okay, so what was the inspiration behind that song?
The inspiration behind that, I was sitting in a car, bored, waiting on my grandmother. And I was like, I'm going to sing for someone, sing to a crowd or sing in a room. But it's like, I want to sing for someone. And John Doe, Johnny being there. And Johnny is where I am whenever I'm singing. Wherever I am, or Johnny's there.
Our, what is it? Our imaginary friend?
Almost.
Like
Not
almost.
really, but
Like Condor?
just who's ever there. Like, if I don't know your name and you're sitting there in the space, and it's like, you are John Doe.
You are Johnny.
You
So
are
if I'm in
Johnny.
the airport and I start singing and the person next to me, they're Johnny.
Pretty much, oh, Johnny, I've been looking for you all day. Oh, Johnny, can't seem to make out your face. Oh, but Johnny, one day I'll know your name.
Okay.
So I'll know your actual government name and not just John Doe.
Okay. So tell us about Star-Studded Voices and Legacy Entertainment.
Star-Studded Voices. Star-Studded. Legacy Entertainment.
Yes. Do it like the jazz fingers.
Jazz fingers.
Okay.
It was an idea birthed from my mother.
Momager.
Momager.
Yes.
Miss Takesha Michelle, as everyone knows her.
As
Takesha Michelle.
Okay.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
So a little bit more of a backstory is that we sang in Searching for a Star in Texas, where I did singing competitions, and then we got here to North Carolina. It's like, so is there anyone else doing it? And we wanted to give other people a chance to sing the same way I got to, so we came up with Star-Studded Voices. So there's some more voices. We give lessons to kids and adults and people of all ages, and we also give piano, ukulele, and guitar lessons. So, that's...
Ukulele, everybody. Ukulele. Really?
Yes.
Anything that can accompany voice. That's the key to Star-Studded Voices. So we're going to have to put the telephone number and the information for Star-Studded Voices, because if you want your child to learn piano, voice, guitar, ukulele, and voice lessons, we want to make sure that we give you the information for the Star-Studded Voices before the end of the night. And ladies and gentlemen, what you've all been waiting for, we're giving you the drum roll. And in just 3, 2, 1, we introduce you to the debut showing of the video of Carrie Nuff.
It's just a difference a hug makes. It's just a simple touch, a friendly embrace from every tear you've shed, trying on your bed. It just takes what a difference a smile makes. All of those pearly whites or healthy lips, even if you smile. Open your eyes. It just takes a little time. Just takes a little time. If you just open up your heart and let light in, you just might make a friend. It just takes some love if you care enough. It just takes some time if you care enough. Takes a little care, takes a little care. It just takes some love if you care enough. It just takes some time if you care enough. It just takes a little care. It just takes a little care. It's not a simple handshake or just a few words. Every action and every simple gesture, it just takes a trust. If you care, it just takes some love if you care enough. It just takes some time if you care enough. It just takes a little care. Takes a little care. It just takes some love if you care enough. It just takes some time if you care enough. It just takes a little care. Takes a little care. When you care just a little, if you open your heart, you can spread some love. It only takes a touch if you care enough.
Yay, everybody. That was so great, moving, inspirational, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And this has been such an interesting ride, right? Because
Extremely.
it was extreme. You know, we canceled because of the weather. It was ice on the road. It was snowing. It was this. It was that. And that day, was it cold?
Yes.
You know, but
Right.
you know, we thank, you know, Andrew did a great job, and what's his name?
Jermaine Arbor,
Mr. Jermaine Armour. They, with their collaboration together, it was a great video, and it was just extremely motivating. And you know, when you have great people to, you know, come together, yeah, and they did a great job.
They cared enough to put
They
their
cared
passion
enough.
into this video.
Yes.
And to show all the beautiful people of Wilmington who cared enough to lift their voices.
Yeah, and again, with the video clips, that came from our, at the beginning of COVID, Emma Balthazar, she put together a prayer vigil, prayer march down at the courthouse steps. So the clips that you saw in the video, that was actually in Wilmington, North Carolina, and we all were there. And so we want to thank Emma as well for sending over those clips to even make that video care enough, because you got to care enough to take the time to come and even lend your time, your efforts, your prayers, because we are in this particular time in our life that we have to care enough, correct?
Yes.
Now, Shay!
Hello.
Shay! This is Shay, everybody, and Yaminah is going to introduce Shay, and we're going to talk about our type 1 diabetes and how it is you can live and you can be a superstar. And you can be 22 years old and with your master, working on your master's degree. Come on, Shay. Yes. So we're excited about having you here as well in the release. And so we wanted Shay here, and Shay's going to talk with Yaminah. But we wanted Shay here because both of them, they are type 1.
Mm-hmm.
Type 1, and they have been having this relationship for years. And let's talk.
So Shay was my first diabetic friend who I made once we moved here to North Carolina from Texas, and she's just been like an inspiration because she's younger than me, just a little bit.
I forget that a lot.
Yeah, but you're so smart.
Oh, you're so talented. It just balances out.
And what am I? Chopped liver? No, I'm just playing. Listen, but go ahead. We were just having fun.
So, what's up, Shay? Well, how's your life been as a diabetic, and how many years have you been diagnosed?
This will be, 2022 will be my 15th year with type 1 diabetes.
Oh, wow.
And how's it going in the diabetes community? It's going well because there's a lot of progress being made. There's a lot of things being created for our community. So we have newer insulin pumps, we have newer technologies that's going to make it easier for us to live and for you to keep on doing the things that you need to do to be the superstar that you are.
Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing.
I like the research.
Yes, the research is very necessary. What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in clinical research and product development at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington.
Yes.
NCW.
That's right.
Yes.
Go
Shout out
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Yes. That's exciting. And so you've been watching Yaminah's musical career so far?
Since we were in high school, the time I met her, I knew she was going to be a star. And we didn't even meet at a singing or an art type of event. We were both ambassadors for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Mm-hmm. And we were just having fun, going around, mingling with people. And I'm like, okay, you like art. You are an aspiring black girl. Do you want to be friends? Yeah.
Oh, she cared enough. She cared enough.
Exactly. Because one thing I noticed, especially about type 1 diabetes within our community and worldwide, is that there's not a lot of diversity.
Right.
So a lot of people see one community, and when they don't see people who look like us or our community, they go unnoticed and they go unheard. And when you get people who are unheard, they have more complications, and that's what we want to eliminate.
Exactly. Awareness.
Correct.
Awareness.
Not only awareness, but advocacy.
Advocacy, yes.
Without the advocacy piece for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
people will not know, and you won't be able to speak for someone else.
Exactly. Do you have, now I know Yaminah has her pumps on each, and so yours are on your arms as well, or you?
They were on my arm. One's on my arm right now, and one is actually on my leg.
One's on my leg too.
Telepathy.
Yeah.
But I do have my handy dandy PDM with me.
Okay,
And
explain to us that want to know what a handy dandy notebook, like Blue's Clues. So explain to us the handy dandy.
Yes, so as I shared earlier, me and Yaminah are potters, and that means that we both use the Omnipod Dash system. So this is basically our lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
We use this little machine to put in our blood sugars and to put in our carb counts and insulin amounts so that we're taken care of through the day. We don't have crazy highs, crazy lows, and we're actually able to manage our diabetes but still feel normal because if we're honest, this is just a locked phone that we can use for our health.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. It's like that, MasterCard, don't leave home without it. You have to have that because...
Yeah, we need another lesson on that.
You need another one?
Another lesson, because one thing about diabetes is it's real. So it's important to keep it with you, but a lot of people out there think that you always have to be that perfect person with diabetes.
Right.
And it's possible to leave home without it or be like, okay, let me call my parents and say, can you bring me a vial of insulin or can you bring me something that's going to be like my emergency kit?
Yes.
And a lot of times people forget about that. They're like, okay, well, you always have to be on your P's and Q's. Yes, it's important, and
but
yes,
you're human.
we exactly.
You're
we're
human,
and we're young,
and
we
yes.
are going. We just graduated college.
Yeah, so
we're gonna live.
yeah, yes, we did.
Oh yeah, well, that's crazy.
Yes,
Oh.
like yes, we did. Thank you for including me.
Oh, of course. Of course.
But it's not about me. Remember, it's all about you. But I think that is very important. The advocacy, the education, the knowledge base, the exposure, because that is type 1 is not a subject that we are privy to. You see it, but want to ask the questions, but there's a fear behind seeing someone because you don't know what it is, so you just see the pump and you assume. And so you don't know what to ask. So what's the questions that you would tell Facebook or social media that it's okay to ask?
Well, I would say rather than the questions to ask, it's the thoughts behind them.
Okay,
And the
that's
first
good.
thought I would say is don't assume anything.
Don't assume.
So just because a person has diabetes doesn't mean they are completely restricted to not doing certain activities.
Yeah.
They can still go to parties, they can still do athletics, they can eat cake whenever they want to. We just have to do things in moderation and we have to take care of ourselves a little bit more than the regular person.
And speaking of athleticism,
Yes.
tell us about your lacrosse playing with type 1, and you are almost a lacrosse assistant coach.
Yes.
Coach, everybody. Come on. At what school?
At New Hanover High School.
Shout out Wildcats. Woo! Yes. So tell us about being an athlete with type 1.
So it's pretty normal. The only hard points about being a diabetic and playing sports is that sometimes I have like those major drops in the middle of the game. It's like, why am I slowing down? Why do I feel so tired? It's because my blood sugar just said, hey, you have a lot of insulin in you, or we feel like we're just going to throw in a dash of insulin in your body. So I start dropping. Or like one time we were playing up in Maryland and it was super cold and my device froze. Like both devices froze. They said too cold to work, and I was like, "So what do I call? Like, what do I do? Like, what do you do really?" On me, I have a question for
You could
them.
thaw it out.
You could thaw
We
it
could
out.
try.
Yeah, but it took a good 30 minutes after the game ended, and it's like, come back to life, please. Like the batteries are brand new. So that was one of the scariest moments of being a diabetic with playing sports. But it's pretty normal as long as the refs aren't just like, are you gonna die on us? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die.
The insensitivity is,
Well, that's one of the questions not to ask.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
Are you gonna die?
Yeah.
If I give you this, will you die? Can you shower?
We actually get that question.
Can you shower?
Yes.
Yeah, I do not get that.
Yes.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. We have to wear IVs pretty much 24/7.
Okay.
So a lot of times these things get saturated, they get too wet, and they fall off. And people freak out like, oh my goodness, you're not getting any medicine. Only 5 minutes has passed. Like, are you going to pass out? They're freaking out.
Oh,
And
okay.
we're just sitting there like, this is
My
routine.
life. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Just hand me that over
hand me
there.
that, yes. Okay. So if I need to ask the question that has something to do with, I thought the pump was in your arm. Now, you just told me it's sitting on top, that moisture can cause it to come off.
Like an IV. So I kind of explained the shorthand. Needle goes in, plastic goes in, plastic comes out, needle stays in. So it is still in you, but the rest of the device itself is on top. The rest of the sensor, the pod,
Right.
everything
Okay.
that's the pretty much, I call it the robotic pancreas. So the robotic pancreas sits outside. So the way it connects to the inside of us is that IV.
Well, this was the most interesting conversation along with the video release that I've been in since COVID seemed like it. That was very interesting and very informative. Good. Thank you, Shay, and thank you for being Yaminah's friend, and
Yes,
thank
thank you
you
for being my
for
friend.
showing the meaning of her care enough was that she was just in a lonely place and just needed somebody to care. Now look, we're going to jump to something that I think that everybody would be interested in. That is the showcase February 25th at Django Playhouse. We have a showcase. It's showcase time. And then it's at Django's Playhouse. And you can look at the bottom of the screen for the directions or the address to Django's Playhouse. And it's going to start at what time is the showcase? At 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, February 25th, Django's Playhouse. If you sing, if you do poetry, if you just want to come out, she says no poetry. But I just think that people could, that's where you get lyrics from songs. You know,
Yes.
don't hate the player, hate the game. Poetry, you have your best lyrics. So Django's Playhouse, February 25th. And
I'll be singing my song again too.
and she's gonna debut again. Not even debut. She's gonna sing again. Care Enough, and you'll be able to hear it from her. Bring your T-shirts.
Yes.
Go
Wonderful.
online, Star-Studded Voices and .com, and you can get the T-shirts. I believe there are $1. No more than that. $5. Oh, 25. Oh.
$25, yeah. $25.
I meant 25. I left off 24
One
of them.
payment of $25. Is that what you meant? One payment of 20.
One payment of $25, and you can get the beautiful T-shirt to help
Bring it
everybody
to the
out.
showcase and get it signed. It will be worth something one day.
It
Sorry,
will.
eventually, it will.
It will
still
be
worth
worth
something.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just still tripping about you got on the sweater. You know, I'm still like planned. So everybody,
If you have any movie connections and you're just like, I need a great soundtrack, Care Enough, and coming soon will be my TikTok. I don't have a name idea for it yet, but I will have a TikTok and there will be a Care Enough challenge. So let's
how we gonna
see.
do this challenge? Let's see. Come on, tell me.
Hashtag I paid it forward, or I did something nice. I made a new friend at school. So even if you are a little kid, an elementary school person, if you are that new middle school teacher, that new high school teacher, and you don't have any cool friends yet, you know what? Just go up to the student workroom, or what is it called? To the teacher lounge, and just talk to someone and be like, I cared enough to go reach out to that new teacher and I helped them out. Hashtag Care Enough.
NPHC family.
Yes!
Support your soror.
Hi guys.
Come on.
Yes, I am a perfect woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
And you are.
I am a finer woman of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Yes.
Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge?
It is.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
We're
think
always up for it.
we all care enough for our organizations. We care enough for our communities.
Technically, we're all family, though.
Yeah, we are all family, but I think I think we care enough.
I feel like it's a challenge right here. Like I'm just gonna sit back and relax. Oh, wow.
Everyone else, please join. I love my IOTAs. Actually, my favorite person, Anthony Russell, he is the one who actually did the music, composed the music for Care Enough.
Oh, good, Anthony.
So,
Good.
Yes, I want to shout you out. If you're listening, I hope you are listening, or you go back and do listen to this. Anthony Russell, a member of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. I want to shout you guys out. I love the Iotas. But thank you.
Okay, so with that being said, what's next?
What's next? Again, movies. Movies is for the song. Hashtags coming out. Some more T-shirts for everyone to buy and for me to sign. And hopefully just
I'm
Do
talking.
more music.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She's talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about like some projects
Some
and
projects,
some
yes, hopefully in
new.
March.
Yeah, some new project, new music.
Yes,
You're
some new
writing.
music. Yes, I'm writing. I've been in a relationship now for almost
Oh,
six and a half months.
Oh God, love song, love song alert, breakup song alerts.
Yeah.
I'm mad at my man song alerts.
It's going to be a compilation of all of that. All of the emotions.
All the emotions alert.
Gonna feel some lemonade, a little bit lemonade in there, pink lemonade. I see it there, pink lemonade.
You're adorable.
Like she, oh my gosh. And so yes, so that's why your mom should let poets come in, because they have the plethora of experiences written down, you know. True,
You're
right?
sitting by your favorite poet, so you're welcome.
You're welcome, right?
Exactly.
So she writes, you right?
Yes, ma'am. Me and a friend of mine, Chris Neal, actually started Rhyme and Reason at UNCW. So we are the founders.
Well, Shay will be at the showcase, everybody, since I convinced Mama Jur to open it up to the poets. But listen, February 25th will be a great opportunity to come and showcase, and you'll be able to sign up. The event will be created, and we're going to have a wonderful time that night, February 25th, at Django's Playhouse
6 p.m.
at 6 p.m. And so we're going to look forward to the songs that will be coming from Yaminah Sings, and we got another artist that we want to just shout out. Tanasha.
She will be debuting her song on February 25th.
If only.
Yes.
If only.
If only.
Patti LaBelle used to sing, "If only you knew how much I do love you."
I feel like I know that.
Yes.
I should know that.
But Tanasha's song is "If Only," and we'll be debuting soon as well. So we'll be back here, and I'm doing her release coming up soon, everybody. So with that said, Yaminah is going to sing us out, and we are going to... What are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing, baby, 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 my love's all for you. Yeah. Baby, 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 my love's all for you. And I hope you guys care enough to continue to play. Care enough. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by.
It's just the difference a hug makes. It's just a simple touch, a friendly embrace from every tear you've shed, trying on your bed. It just takes what a difference a smile makes. All of those pearly whites or healthy lips, even if you smile. Open your eyes. It just takes a little time. Just takes a little time. If you just open up your heart and let light in, you just might make a friend. It just takes some love if you care enough. It just takes some time if you care enough. Takes a little care, takes a little care. It just takes some love if you care enough. It just takes some time if you care enough. It just takes a little care. It just takes a little care. It's not a simple handshake or just a few words. Every action and every simple gesture, it just takes a trust. If just a little. If you open your heart, you can spread some love. It only takes a touch if you care.